Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Uchiha the God, and today I want to talk about Soul, this new Pixar animated film. Now, Pixar just always do an incredible job, essentially, in almost every animation that they do. They always tell compelling stories with layers and layers upon layers of real life content. I mean, as much as the things are supposed to be made for kids, we all know that there's so much nuance within them that they speak to adults just as much and sometimes even more. In fact, I think Soul is maybe the first almost essentially adult based film. I think there's not a lot of kid friendly stuff in this film. It really goes through existential crises and really deep layered stuff. Now you see some kiddie jokes like the cat scratches and stuff like that. But overall the film is definitely a deeper dive and take on life itself, as well as even, midlife crises and how different people deal with different situations. It's extremely interesting. The viewpoint of even how the kid has been there for hundreds of years, not really willing to live, and and to live, which is essentially being born, because every soul that she or he or they have met, because again the child is hindered or unknown what she could be, right? What they could be. And as a result, that's why she even goes, I can choose any voice. I can be and do whatever. And it's she's almost like a personality, right? That's who she is. She's a soul, a being. And in order for a soul to be ready for life, they must be willing to give life a try. And the words impacted by those who have lived almost prevents her from wanting to live. She's happy where she is. She doesn't think life is all it's cut out to be, and there's almost a hint that she's lived before. So we don't know if the world the reincarnation exists in this world or not. It kind of almost looks like it because we saw our protagonist become a cat for a short amount of time. So the souls can inhibit any type of physical being. But we know that it's a human soul essentially at its core, and it's all a conceptual reality that exists maybe in a fifth, sixth, eighth, ninth, 10th, 100th dimension. We are uncertain of that. But it's definitely just an intriguing and elaborate story. And why I wanted to focus on the power of words is because if you remember the beginning of the film, we begin with the classroom. And he's taken and impressed by the girl with I don't know if is it a saxophone? With the trombone. Is it the trombone? I'm not too sure what the instrument is. I'm sorry, I'm a horrible musician. But with the instrument, and she has a moment where she connects with a different dimension, where she's so into what she's doing. And again, the key thing here is that the film also showcases that obsession beyond a certain point has a negative effect, and it's just beautiful, the way it's portrayed, the way it's showcased, the way it's conversated upon, the way it's displayed. Everything about it was just so intriguing. But the girl, when she's playing that and he shows her love in a way like, it's good to get lost in the music. It's good to get lost within yourselves and to enjoy and vibe. But again, she doesn't want to be that kid that's like into something. She wants to be a bit rebellious. She's unsure. She's uncertain. And, it's kind of like the acceptance of uncertainty. And the fact that even like purpose, when they talk about purpose, and our protagonist believes that, the purpose of life is for him is playing the piano. Like that must be the purpose. But when he finally gets what he wanted, what he dreamed of all along, he realizes that maybe it's not his purpose. It's something he loves for sure, but it's not the reason why he has to live, right? It's not the reason to live. Like a piano is not the end all be all. And it's just such an intriguing take on that, because some people feel that way, and sometimes I feel that way. That like, unless I can do this, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like living just isn't it, you know what I'm saying? And it's really intriguing, man. It's super intriguing how they delve into it, how they even talk about quote unquote religion without talking about religion. I like the kind of, the way they avoided gods and all of that stuff, and avoided that type of theological disputes, and just kind of created a conceptualized thing where they said, okay, let's say souls exist, let's say that there's some kind of, other beings that are there to, if it's your time, like you died, like it's your time, you know what I'm saying? But your will to live can potentially bring you back. Like some people have been in comas for 5, some even 10 years that have come back. It's unknown whether they've been, if we think it really scientifically, it's unknown where the mind is at, right? The fact that they can still live and come back with consciousness and continue to function and to talk. Like, what even is consciousness, right? Is a soul real? It's those existential questions that this film tries to tackle in such an intriguing way. And again, it's the words, the power of the words is what changes and pushes our protagonist forward. But sometimes you need things to happen before words impact you. It's beautiful, man. I really thought it was a beautiful film. I hope you understood what I was talking about. You had to have watched the movie in order to understand, but it's definitely a must watch. I don't think I spoiled too much, but it's definitely a must watch film. If you've not watched it yet, I'm sorry for the spoiler, but god damn it, this film is phenomenal. Check it out. Pixar has done it again. Definitely like a nomination worthy, Academy Awards nomination worthy film. The voice acting was absolutely phenomenal. Jamie Foxx always is just elite. No wonder he's won an Oscar before. Dude is absolutely elite when given the right role, given the right dialogue, given the right direction. You know what I'm saying? And look, I was blown away. I was watching it and I did not expect some of the way the film was going. It's not something I really saw coming in that manner. But it was excuse me. Waking up, man. But I loved how it was represented. I hope how it was displayed and portrayed, and I love the film, man. What do you guys think about it? What did that film make you rethink anything, like your goals, your dreams, your aspiration, how to live life? Like sometimes just enjoying life on its own is enough. Sometimes just enjoying the little things. Sometimes you don't need a grandiose goal. Sometimes you don't need to be this successful thing. Sometimes it's okay to just be living and enjoying that. It's been your boys, the Premature the God, man. Hey, hope you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.
I got friends now. You ain't know, but I got friends now. I'm balling out with my friends.